For decades, the world has been haunted by stories of serial killers, monsters who targeted the most innocent, children. Some left scars on entire nations. Others remain shadows in criminal history. From Chikatilo in Russia, to Garavito in Colombia, to the Beast of Jersey in Europe, each left communities shattered. But none prepared the world for what came next. Because today, we talk about one of the most disturbing serial killers of children in modern history. A killer who confessed to murdering over 100 boys. Yes, 100 children. And yet, his story remains far less known across the world. This is the shocking story of a man who lived a quiet, normal life on the outside, but behind closed doors, he was doing things so terrible that even experienced police officers were stunned. His name was Javaid Iqbal, a dangerous man living right in the city of Lahore in Pakistan. He was born around 1961. He came from a financially comfortable family, and his father was a businessman. As a young man, he ran small businesses, like a video game shop, a small gym. He mainly targeted poor street children and runaways, mostly boys who hung around bus stations, markets, and busy roads. He offered free games, food, small gifts, or fake job offers, knowing they had no support and were easy to manipulate. For years, no one suspected anything behind Javed's calm smile, even as he continued doing terrible things to young boys. Until this moment, he had never killed anyone, but one incident changed him forever. Javed was beaten and robbed, leaving him in a coma for 22 days. While he was recovering, a family accused him of harming their son. As soon as he was discharged, police took him, beat him, and later let him go. Upon return, he found everything he owned had been sold to pay his hospital bills, and later, his mother had died from the stress. Left with nothing, he moved into a small house in a poor part of Lahore. December 1999, the month when Javed Iqbal finally revealed the horrors he had been hiding. A letter arrived at the police station, and when they opened it, everything changed.
My mission is complete. I have killed 100 boys. I wanted their mothers to suffer the way my mother suffered.
At first, the officers dismissed it as a sick prank. But still, they decided to send a team to check because the address was provided in the letter. And so 2 officers went to the provided address to check and investigate. A man in his late 30s opened the door. It was Javed himself, calm, polite, and completely denied everything. Officers left thinking it was a prank. Days later, a second envelope arrived, this time sent to a famous newspaper in the city. After seeing the photos of so many missing boys, and reading those chilling words, a cold shiver ran through him.
I confess I raped and killed 100 boys. I am done now. I'm sending this because the police will kill me in a fake encounter before my story reaches the world. The photos are proof. I have no regret. The names, addresses, and details of each killing are in the envelope.
He sat frozen, eyes wide, hands shaking, completely shocked by what he had just read.
I reached Javed's house straight after that, and what I saw was shocking. I went in and saw hundreds of aborted boys, shoes, their clothes, and acid drums he used to dissolve the body.
Next morning, the story was published. A man claiming he killed 100 boys. Within hours, the whole nation was in shock. Even the police were shaken. With the nation panicking and pressure rising, the police could no longer ignore the letter. They formed a small team and headed to the address. Upon reaching the house, inside, they found photos, boys' clothes, and drums of acids. The officers realized they'd stepped into a nightmare. When the truth reached the public, panic spread. The nation realized a monster had been among them. The hunt was on. Police spread across the city and determined to catch the monster. Few days later, Javed walked into Lahore's police station himself.
You are directly responsible for that. Why? This is very sad. आपको ये नहीं करना चाहिए.
ये बात नहीं है. आपने 200 बच्चे क्यों नहीं कत्ल किए? 100 क्यों? इंतकाम कर रहे थे ना. इंतकाम कर रहे थे. मेरे पास आज भी इतने पैसे थे कि मैं ये सिलसिला जारी रख सकता था.
अगर कल को आपने जो जितने मारे हैं उनमें से 3-4 बच्चे घरों को वापस आ गए फिर आपका सारा ये
कोई नहीं आएगा.
Police returned to his house and called the parents of the 57 identified missing boys. One by one, shattered mothers and fathers searched through the belongings, and many found pieces of their children. The room filled with cries no parent should ever have to make. When the trial began, he suddenly changed his statement in court, despite having already given the police everything as proof. First, he claimed the boys were killed by other men. Then he said the entire confession was a publicity stunt, a way to get attention, and force the media to notice the crisis of runaway children. His changing stories confused the court, angered the families, and left the country wondering if he was a real killer or just a liar. But the evidences were too strong to be ignored. The horrors found in that house couldn't be denied.
Strangulated as he has committed the murder of 100 children, and the court has recommended that execution should take place in the presence of legal heirs of the deceased as provided under section 302 APPC. After that, his dead body should be cut into 100 pieces and the same should be put in a drum containing the acid, which has been the formula which has been described by him in his death.
शहादत प्रोसिक्यूशन की पेश करदा से जुर्म जो है शरीर अफसान पर स्ट्रैंगुलेट करके आपकी बॉडी के 100 पीसेस करके उसी एसिड में आपको डिसॉल्व करने की सजा दी जाए.
After he was sentenced to death, the case should have ended. But months later, Javed Iqbal was found dead in his cell. Officials said suicide. Few believed it. In the end, Javed left scars that will never heal, and a story that still haunts Pakistan today and the world. Even today, no one knows the true scale of his crimes. But the world failed those children long before he found them.